What's up? Welcome back. We are working on one of the flaws that happened with this car that the previous owner had installed. And I'm not gonna bag on him or anything because he even said it himself that he did not know what he was doing at all. All he said was that he needed a part for the exhaust in order for him to pass emissions and in order for the car itself to work. You know what I mean? So the car itself was missing the tailpipe of the exhaust, right? And I know I showed you guys in the last video that it was literally jerry-rigged, but one part of the hanger itself is literally banging against the frame because like you know how you got the actual exhaust, right, and then you got the little arms that go into the hanger, right? That part's actually hitting the frame, which I showed you guys in the last video. And at first I didn't really mind it like at all, like it didn't bother me that much, right? But now I could literally be sitting in a drive-through and it is the most annoying sound ever because I could be sitting there and be like like it's, oh, I hate it. And even Jay is like she'll be like, what's that noise? I was like, for like the 1000th time, I'd be like, that's the exhaust, right? And so, I'm not even just doing this for me, I'm doing this for her as well, just so like the sound will bother her, because it's bothering both her and I. And I think it's finally time to take care of it. Okay, so we're actually about to head to the car, but I forgot about the fact that I needed the tool to take the freaking exhaust part off. And this, shout out Diego, my brother-in-law, homie is a freaking real G. I need to use this to take off the actual thing, because there was, this is the fitting on it right now, this like skinny piece, right? The part that was on it previously is this thick ass one, which technically this one would have worked, but I don't want that round of a fitting going on to the cut of the actual exhaust piece, because I don't know, but for me, it would look a little weird for me, you know what I mean? So let's head to the car and see what we're working with. So we're actually pretty much to the car at this point. It's literally sitting right here. I don't remember showing you guys this or not, so I'm gonna show you guys anyway. I was actually messing with the air intake, because I do remember showing you guys this part, but I did a little change to it myself, just because when I first got the car itself had a check engine light, and rather than getting it scanned, I wanted to see if I could figure it on my own. So I do remember showing you guys what the actual air intake looks like. I had a piece of piping, and then another piping, and then a couplet, and then I went to the MAF, right? I did a little bit of my own work to it, and I added some, I know it's kind of odd, but I added some tape around it because it had the check engine light. And previously from the Beamer, the air to fuel ratio was a little off, which is why it gave me a check engine light in the first place. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. It was a minute ago, but that's how I fixed that. And I was doing the same thing with this. I had to think about it because if you look, this piece is looser than hell. You have these, there's supposed to be 2 bolts that go into there. And as you can tell, they're not there. It's literally missing. I added some tape around it. And how I told you guys just a little bit ago, I had a check engine light on the car when I got it, and instead of getting it scanned, I wanted to figure out for myself what was wrong, because you know I'm trying to dig deep, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure this shit out on my own. I know for a fact that the engine itself is sound, fingers crossed, right? I don't want to jinx anything, but we are low on power steering and we are low on coolant, so we do gotta fix that. We do gotta, yeah. Coolant's right, or you guys can't really see that, but yeah, coolant's like way low, and then power steering is literally at a minimum. Power steering's literally at a minimum, so we definitely have to. Dog, literally dog. I'm trying to record, bro. I'm trying to record. Damn, holy loud. Anyway, but yeah, that's how I got rid of the check engine. I literally just put tape all around this couplet. That's keeping any air from going in or out, and it literally just goes straight through. And after I did this, I think it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks later, the check engine light came back on. And so I looked at it again and I found out it was under this piece of tape that there was a little bit of a gap that I didn't like. And so I just got more tape and I put it right here because that's where the big ass hole was. And I just put it back and the check engine light went away. Oh no, that's really the only down part about this. Oh, besides the CV axle. We do need to replace the CV axle, but that'll be in a later video. But let's get to this goddamn exhaust. This is what has been hitting this whole entire time, and it is the most annoying thing in the world. Now, problem is, this is what we're working with, right? Problem is we're not on jack stands, but the thing is I don't think we need any. I'm looking at the hanger right now, and it looks like, it's not even looks like it definitely is. As you can tell, it's welded at 2 different points. You've got this point right here, right? You've got this point right here, and then you've got this weld point. And then you got this point that actually sits on the exhaust itself. But this is the part that hits the exhaust. And so I don't know exactly where I want to put it, but I'm thinking I want to make the incision probably somewhere around right here, so that way it won't hit the thing at all and it's completely cleared. And I apologize if there are borders on this. I just kind of hit record and let it do its thing. But yes, today we're getting rid of this goddamn annoying exhaust piece. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to record it just because the freaking, oh Jesus. And yes, that was my phone. That feels bad, bro, but you know what, it's completely fine. She's not hurt at all. By she I mean it is not hurt at all. I don't necessarily know if I want to record this part just because I don't want to get roasted from you guys saying that I'm using the grinder wrong or anything, because this is a ghetto ass way to take it off. But I'm gonna take it off anyway, so that's what we're doing, okay? Or, you know what we'll do? I'm gonna time lapse this bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna time lapse this bitch. Let's get her done. Oh, shh, let me get it. I've ever had. Anyway, like I said, this ain't my first rodeo. We got her done. Okay, I don't know how hot this. God damn it! I have no. Straight through, pretty clean cut, I would say. It used to hit right here. You could. It used to hit right here. You could literally see where it used to hit right there. It doesn't hit anymore. I want to see how well that worked, because even though I did just take off that piece, there's still that. I don't even know what kind of a clamp you'd call that. There's still that piece that sits like from this way, then it goes up and around like that. It technically is securing the exhaust, but the way that I can look at it, like you can see it right there, like it's, I don't know, it's a little weird, but oh shit. I didn't realize that's a Grady exhaust. I didn't even see that before. That's funny. Last clip you guys saw, we took off that part of the hanger, right? Banging against the frame, and from what we thought, fixed the problem. But I don't know how well you can hear that in the background. Not fix the problem. As you can tell, if you can hear, if you can't hear, that sucks. But it sounds like what an exhaust would sound like if it was banging against the frame. Like, you know what I mean? Sounds like that C-clamp or whatever clamp it's called, that starts out like this, right, and then it goes forward like that. I have decided that that is the problem. It's that clamp right there. From what I've seen, there is literally not a single hanger that I could use for leverage. In order to get rid of that C-clamp, I'm gonna keep calling it a C-clamp. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like a C because there's gonna be a C right there, a C right there. You know what I mean? There's one right there, so that's a plus. But we need another one towards the back, because from what I'm seeing, I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but there's a hanger right there. The last one is in the way back, which is a C-clamp, which is what we do not want. So, after further investigation, I've come to the conclusion that we are not going to be taking off those clamps. If I were to take off those clamps, the exhaust itself would literally fall on the floor. It's that part that it's on is just too damn heavy. I started undoing it off camera, obviously, sorry, but I started doing it off camera, and the more I would undo those bolts is the more and more the exhaust itself would start just going down, and I got to the point where it was like maybe an inch off the floor. And that is not something I want the exhaust doing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a brand new exhaust part from the Cat and then all the way back, and I'm gonna make sure to dual exit so that way we can utilize both sides of the exhaust hangers, right? And I'm gonna buy more of the rubber parts. I don't know what those are called, but like the rubber parts that hold the actual exhaust itself up. I'm gonna buy more of those parts. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. I keep on forgetting how much trial and error these damn cars are. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.